Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is my review. It's a bit late, okay? Y'all getting this Sunday morning. The show came on Thursday, but better late than never, okay? This is my review for season 7, episode 1 of Growing Up Hip Hop. And I have to say, it wasn't bad. Okay, we got Pepa and Treach completely failing Egypt, okay? Can't nobody tell me they were successful with the rate of where she is in life with Sam. Okay, we had Sam who got 4 felonies. Okay, he's a felon, or he's gonna be a felon or whatever. And then Tanice, okay, Tanice, who know was JoJo's wife, up and fussing with her father. Her father's a horrible person. Okay, from what we see, I don't like him. Okay, but let's get into what we came here to get into. This is a premiere video, okay, which means it is 1:58 in the morning, okay? And this is a premiere, so no, I'm not live, okay? So don't, is it live? No, okay? We will see if y'all watch this review. If y'all watch it, maybe I'll do it live. Or if y'all ask me, hey, can we do this live? I will think about it, okay? But until y'all prove that y'all want to see this, it's going to be pre-recorded, okay? So please make sure that you have already liked the video. Please make sure to comment in the comment section. Please make sure, okay, to be around here liking the video, okay? Please and thank you. Anyway, okay? Now, y'all also know, oh yeah, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and also on Twitter. Now, I'm not going to be on camera that much. Hey, I mean, I'm here. But again, I don't know because since then I ain't got time, okay? Anyway, and that's the pleasure of doing the pre-recorded. You can still get my antics and how I act and what I say, but I'm just not on camera, okay? Let's get into some fashions of the confessional looks. Some folks had some confessional looks. I wanted to see what it was, okay? Now, Sam, Egypt, and Pepa. I don't know who did Sam weave. Okay, I don't know who braided Sam's hair up with the weave and then burnt the ends. I think Egypt probably did it or whatever. I need Sam to pick a hairstyle. I need Sam to stop trying to switch it up so much or whatever. Sir, take the weave out. Just be bald. Okay. Anyway, Sam is it up here. Okay, in a very oversized shirts because Sam is so small. Okay, that may be Pepper shirt anyway. Sam, take the weave out. Okay, and then we have Egypt in her push it top because she has to push stuff out. Okay, and she has some kind of braids too. Don't know what kind. Her face looks pretty. Okay, her little jogger set. Okay, we have Pepper. Pepper, who will forever want to be on the show. The surgery Pepa has had done to her face has settled because in previous seasons, Pepa looked weird. Okay, so Pepa's facial surgeries have finally settled. Okay, that's her face, and she looks fine. You know, nice little wig, little lace wig or whatever. It's a cute color, okay, and whatnot. We're gonna leave Peppa be with her little Chanel chain and her scorpion tattoo in between her boobs. Okay, that is what Peppa does. Okay, we then had JoJo and his sister Angela, the Simmons siblings. Okay, we did not see Vanessa just yet. Okay, but we seen JoJo and we seen Angela. Now Angela looks great. Okay, cute weave, big bamboo earrings, okay? A vinyl dress is either vinyl or plastic or some kind of stretchy leather. I don't know. It's cute. It's a cute color, the color of wine. It's cute. Some folk don't like Angela. She's a hit or miss with me. Sometimes she's cool, sometimes she's aggravating. This episode, it was a bit bullshitty, but I'm gonna leave that be. And then JoJo. JoJo looks nice. Okay, his little goatee done grew in. Okay, his hat says bread. Okay, the jacket is cute and fitting around the shoulders. The jacket look real tight. Now I don't know if it's supposed to look tight, but it looks tight. Okay, but it don't look bad. It just looks fitting. Okay, and then we also had his wife, Tanice. Okay, Tanice had 3 confessionals. I said, oh, she had 3 looks. Oh, okay, ain't she special? Now look. I love all three. I do. Okay. And look, y'all know my rules. Let the boobies do what the boobies do. Okay. And Tanice, who has had two children by JoJo Simmons. Okay. Looks great. I love her hair. I love all three dresses. Okay. But my favorite look is absolutely the third one. This colorful, color blocked, rainbowy, meaning all the colors of the rainbow, with the beat face. Okay, the third one, she ain't come to play. The first one, she's like, oh, I gotta get off work real quick. I'm gonna stop by real fast. The first one looked like I came here from somewhere else. This is what I had on. Just record me. Okay. The second look, the leopard print look, looked like, okay, I think I'm gonna go film. I don't know. So in case I have to film a confessional scene, let me look a little bit cute. Okay. And the third one was, I am scheduled today to do a confessional. I'm coming to play with y'all all day. I love the third look. She looks gorgeous, okay? But again, those are all the things we see right now. Let's get into the episode, okay? Y'all know this will not be long. Again, if you want to have these live where we can talk to each other, okay, on a live basis, you have to tell me in the comment section or somewhere, hey, Jaylee, do these live. We want to laugh with you too. Okay, anyway, Egypt is pregnant. Egypt at this point in time is 8 weeks pregnant. Okay, and I was like, girl, I feel like ever since she got with Sam, all we didn't want to happen. We didn't care about nothing else happening. We was like, girl, please don't get pregnant by that man. And now she is pregnant by that man. And I was like, Jesus, fix it. Somebody help. Okay. Which is why she's wearing the push it crop top. Because again, she's a push out a baby. Okay. The baby has to pop out. That's what she has to get done. And so I guess. Now again, she's 8 weeks pregnant. Now her mama like, baby, you gotta be real careful. You have to be very, very much stress free because Egypt tells us 2 months ago she had a miscarriage, which is horrible. Okay. Now the doctor explained to her that sometimes when you lose a baby within the first trimester, that means the body is kind of rejecting the baby because there could be some kind of disformation or something wrong, and so sometimes the body just prevents the pregnancy from moving forward because there was going to be something wrong. So you didn't do nothing wrong. It's your body. Okay. But I said, wait a minute. 2 months ago, you had a miscarriage and now you're about 2 months pregnant. I was like, okay, which to me means y'all was trying to get pregnant. Immediate girl, okay. Anyway, the little kid over there next to Pepa, that's one of Sam's kids. So Sam has two children already. She's pregnant with baby number 3. Look, that ain't my daughter. Okay, Egypt ain't my child. I can't judge her at all, at all, at all. What I can say, what I will say, is that people feel like Egypt should have left Sam alone a long time ago because no one trusts him. No one. No one really wants them together. No one wants them, just it's just weird. It's just weird. Um, because no one trusts Sam. No one trusts that he will really do the best and be the best for Egypt because I mean we kind of just waiting for, I don't know, a prison shoe to drop something. I'm not sure. But again, she's pregnant. Okay. Now, while she is, y'all know how to put up a page. Okay, because even in this premiere, I can still pop up and show stuff from the YouTube, not YouTube, the Instagram streets. Okay, let's get to her IG page. Okay, I hope don't no sound play. It doesn't. So again, as we see from 6 days ago, she's big belly pregnant. Okay, his other two kids in the background playing, little boy with no shirt on, whatever. There's a couple kids back there. It's at least two kids. Oh, it's three. So I don't know. He has two. Oh, it's four. Are they multiplying? Where all these kids coming from? Or did it start? Girl, I don't know. Anyway, so I find it cute how yesterday was December 31st, which also marked my first day hitting 31 weeks of my pregnancy. I can't wait to meet my baby girl. She's 7. Oh, that was okay. Repeated itself. I'm like, how did the child pop up from nowhere? But again, she's 7 months pregnant. Okay, look, babies are a blessing, even if we don't like the father. Okay, even if we don't like the father. Oh, and they still in their house that they got. Okay, this is the house that we gonna see on tonight's episode or whatever. They dance around for New Year's Eve. We're gonna leave them be. But again, she's pregnant. Okay, Egypt is pregnant with Sam's baby. I just look, I can't say enough. I'm like, no, and not that I don't want her happy. If she loved that crazy man with the weave and the burnt end braids, that's on her. That's on her. Okay. Again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. God bless you all, and pray the Lord for everything we have. Okay, from our family to yours. Okay, and that's one of his kids. We don't know what the other kid was for this photo, but again, it's just them three. Girl, and she like it, I love it. Again, we see her. This was when Pepa got the Hollywood Walk of Fame or whatever with Salt and Pepa. She was around there pregnant. They they probably wasn't trying to hide at that point. Okay, it's whatever. Okay, but it's Chula shoes or whatever. She's not that. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Girl, Egypt was really pregnant. Mm, mm, mm. They probably was trying to. I had heard she was knocked up. Okay, but again, she's pregnant now. That's fine, fine, fine. I just wanted to share that with y'all. Now, again, Mama saying, "Baby, don't stress." Okay, because again, she had the miscarriage 2 months ago, and she's 2 months pregnant. Anyway, Sam is about to have his third kid. We don't think he has any kind of real job that we know about. I don't know what Sam does. You know, I don't know what Sam do. I mean, I know that he's married to Egypt. I know that he's on the show when it's airing, but I don't know what he do on a regular Tuesday. You know, or I don't know if he has like paydays. I don't know if he just have to wait until some. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's a fighter. I don't know if he's just a braid model. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if he breeds pit bull puppies. I don't know if he out here breeding turtles. I don't know what he does. I just hope some kind of way, whatever he doing, that is some kind of way he's doing things that make money to support his wife and the three babies. We then see Lazy Bone, who's on the phone with Treach, little FaceTime call. Lazy Bone brings up how he was MIA for a minute because I was confused. Because Lazy Bone said how he had to go pick up a 4-year-old baby, okay, because his baby girl, or the baby itself, the baby, was somewhere, and the mama of this baby was in a toxic relationship. So I had to go get my baby. Now I was confused. I'm like, I don't know if that was his baby, if that was a grandbaby, or what. So I don't know if that was his 4-year-old daughter or 4-year-old granddaughter. Because but I'm guessing if your daughter was in a bad situation, you would go get your daughter and the baby. So now that I'm thinking, deductive reasoning makes me believe that must have been his daughter. Because I've now talked it through in my head. So Lazy Bone went somewhere to get his 4-year-old daughter from her mama because the mama was in a toxic relationship. Okay, and that's all he said about that. That's why he kind of been MIA or whatever, or I guess not answering phone calls from Trish from before. Okay, so they talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Trish, like, look, bro, you saying if you're going through things or whatever, you can always call me. to chat up or whatever I'm saying. Because if I'm calling you, if I'm reaching out to you, it's just on it's to just check on you or whatever. I don't want nothing. I'm like, is people calling Lazy Bone because they want stuff? Anyway, Treach then tells him, hey, my daughter pregnant because while you out here going to get your 4-year-old kid, my child is about to birth a kid too. Oh man, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Okay, little OG pop or whatever. And then he brings up, Treach does, and saying how right now he feel like it's some BS going on between him, Egypt, and Sam. How when he talked to Egypt on the phone or whatever, he feel like, Sam motherfucking ass always sitting right there on speakerphone. Like he can't talk to Egypt. He can have not nan conversation with his daughter without her punk ass husband sitting there joining in on the conversation. And I am that kind of person too. I feel like sometimes if I'm talking to my mama, I don't want to have a conversation with her when somebody else is around. Like I'm like, no, but my mom lives alone. You know what I'm saying? My dad passed away. But even when my dad was alive, my dad wasn't like always up in our conversations, okay? He wasn't. Sometimes I call my dad and my mom would not be all up in our conversations or whatever. So I get him saying, he feel like there is this controllingness that Sam always wants to be involved with whatever she doing, even if all she doing is talking to her daddy. Okay, so because of that reason, he said him in Egypt. No, I'm sorry. He said because of that, he has fallen back from talking to Egypt, and she may not even realize it's basically because of Sam. Okay, I'm like, girl, your husband and your daddy may have an issue. Get it fixed. Okay, anyway. Let's get to Angela. Angela around here. Angela Simmons. She had home. Now Angela bought a house in Atlanta. She's settling into home ownership there in Atlanta. I think she like it. Okay, or whatever. Cree pops up. Cree is the daughter to Luke, Uncle Luke from Two Live Crew. So Cree popped up, and she talked, Angela, what is you doing? Cause you not cooking. Why when I come around here, you don't make me no food? She said, girl, the chef's in the kitchen. The chef is in the kitchen. And when Cree said, go, why you still have a chef? I need you to cook for me. No, you don't. I'm not a chef. I'm a friend. Okay. If you want food, ask my chef to make you an omelet. Okay. Look, I am about to hire me a chef because I'm like, I want someone to cook me some healthier meals. Or I'm going to at least get some kind of meal preps. Basically, somebody gonna make me some meals, whether it is a home delivery service who makes healthy meals or a chef who comes to my house twice a week to meal prep for me for the full week. I don't know which one it would be, but it's gonna happen. Okay, anyway, Cree for some reason brought Angela gifts, and it was a karaoke microphone because Angela said that she wanted to kind of learn to sing. I was like, you want to learn to sing? Like, oh, sing like a song? Okay. I mean, she brings up how she was raised, love and hip hop, this or whatever. I was born and raised in the mucus, whatever. Okay, we don't really care. I just don't look at Angela like someone who wants to sing. But who am I to know what she wants to do? I don't know. We don't know, but that's what she wants. And so they go to her bathroom. Okay, which is what it's from. They went to the bathroom because bathrooms, if y'all don't know, have great acoustics. Okay, most singers like singing somewhere that has great acoustics, or if you want to hear your voice, echo to see what it sounds like, you go in a loud room, a place that has good acoustics. Okay, and so she hit a little note. Angela can't sing. She can't not sing, but she also can't sing, which means she don't know the fuck she doing. Okay, she don't know what she's doing. So Cree suggests, hey, you should go see Jan. Who is Jan? Jan is the white woman who was the vocal coach for everybody. Any real singer, any singer in the world, Greg, has heard of, worked with, or wanted to work with Jan. Okay, I said y'all went as far as to get Angela freaking Simmons to sit with Jan, the vocal coach. Girl, I guess so. because Jan isn't like a fake, you know, person she's an actual, like, we all should know when Chris said, I know exactly who she talking about. Usher works with Jan, and we know Usher can sing. Okay, anyway, so she's like, Jan, like, okay, what you here for? What you want to do? Well, I want to sound better, when I'm like in the shower singing or whatever. Jan said, ma'am, if you're here, you want to do more than sound good in the shower. Because Jan is an actual real life vocal coach. Okay? It's like, I mean, that's what she is. So you can't come here saying that you want to just sound better in the shower. Okay? Think deeper. Think deeper. Okay. Well, I really want to have like a successful song or whatever. So Jan takes her to the piano and says, come here. Okay, come here. Now I'm gonna hit this note. Okay, I'm gonna hit the note. I want you to match the note. Okay. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. Now I didn't do good. Neither did Angela. Okay. Now again, she can't sing, but she also can't not sing. And Jan said, basically, um, when it comes to pitch and tone, you just don't know what you're doing. Which means with training, you can know how to match the pitch and have good tone. Okay, that can happen. And I said, hallelujah. Okay, because anybody, even I, can work on my pitch and my tone, but I'm not a singer. Okay, anyway, so she said, look, when you figure out what you want to do, let me know. Okay, because basically hearing you sing, you just don't know what you're doing. And so you need to just train. I said, did Angela get with Yo Gotti to get a record deal? I'm joking. Okay, I hope not. I hope not. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, so we will see where that goes. Okay, now Egypt and Sam, I forgot to put up the pictures. Egypt and Sam round here, and they bought a house. Okay, they bought a house, as they said, it's in the outskirts of Vegas. I said, where is that though? Like, where is that in the desert? Because Vegas is the desert. If you're in the outskirts of the desert, you really out in the desert. And I'm like, guess look, they really out here in the desert. I said, it looked like a goddamn on suburban trap house in the desert. The desert. Now I want to show what the house looked like before. Okay, this was the house. This is the inside of the house. This is the inside of the house, like the living room, right, or whatever. A nice little house. The furniture, is whatever or whatever. I'm like, cool. And they just took all that stuff out. For some reason, they painted the fireplace gold. They had these gaming. The house looked like young people who play games all day live there. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, the kitchen, because we only seen a little bit of. Okay, this is the kitchen before. Okay, old tile, old cabinets or whatever, and then this was after. Okay, they just painted the stuff black. Okay, they put some epoxy shit on the floor. It's messy. It's boxes everywhere. Okay, it looked like a house that's a little bit empty. Okay, with kids they who don't have much. Okay, but a space. But all they wanted was they gaming chairs, a big TV, plug every damn where, and that's it. And I was like, I mean, it looked okay, but to me, I'm like, it looked like a suburban trap house, which isn't bad. It's just, it means it looks a little bit empty, and like kids around there smoking some ganja, maybe selling some ganja. Okay, and that's it. Before it was like some white people who were around here, probably making marshmallow rice crispy treats or whatever, cats around or whatever on the counter, whatever. And now, some young black folk that moved in painted the damn fireplace golden, okay, and got the little chairs around here and painted the cabinets black. Now, what they should have done was they should have changed the tile is what looks old and dated. I'm just saying. Anyway, but they round here because Pep then came over to visit. And, I was like, girl, fine. But Pep, now they in the backyard now. Barefoot, yes. And we see he's barefoot. Sam is a hillbilly with a weave. Sam is a hillbilly with a weave around here who needs to eat a burger. And girl, Egypt in his flip flops, whatever. But they have like a whole little garden in the backyard. I'm gonna make some peppers over there. I got a grape tree. It's an apple tree. We planted some apple trees here. And pepper. This is gonna be a pepper garden. Okay, that little house right there. It was like a little greenhouse, literally a little greenhouse. And I'm gonna have all the peppers. I'm like, stop. Anyway, Peppa came over with some good news. Hey Egypt, so you're gonna be going on tour with me, yay! So we know Salt and Peppa was on tour with New Kids on the Block. Okay, is that the song? I don't know. Anyway, so she telling Egypt, you are going on tour with us. I pulled some strings. Oh my god! Oh my god! You come and Sam then say, wait. Is she going on tour or are we? And I was like, did she say y'all or did she say Egypt? I mean, she clearly said Egypt, you are going on tour. So it made me remember when Treach said Sam always feels the need to include himself in whatever Egypt has going on. Well, her mama's talking to her saying, you are going on tour. I pulled the string to get you on tour. Sam, why would you ask where y'all going? She didn't say y'all at all. Okay. I was like, and Pepper says, no, this is just for Egypt. I just thought, this does not include Sam. And when Egypt said, well, why can't Sam come? Why can't he come to Egypt if you don't get your solo shit on and hush it up? Sam is not your musical, y'all not in a group. Y'all are not in a, so when your mother tells you she's gotten you on a world tour in front of real people where you can perform, have your own hair and makeup, and you have to really do your own show, do sound takes and all this shit. Like it's for you and it's about your music, honey. Okay. She brought up how at one point Egypt was saying how her mama didn't really support her. I was like, girl, you have lived with your mama your whole life. You and your husband, well, he your husband now, he was man. You and your boyfriend, your mama has always supported you. Now she may not have supported you in your career because you kept changing shit because of Sam. So Pepper trying to, make sure Egypt is aware that I have you. When Pepper said I had to call in all kind of favors to get Egypt on this stuff. And I want her to know how much I support her or whatever, okay? And she's doing like I think 2 or 3 songs. You can do one of your songs and then do a cover song too, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna be on the main stage performing. I was like, that is so nice. Sam, you can't come. It ain't for you. Okay, and Egypt brings them, finding out I'm pregnant right now, getting on this tour. It means that everything is happening for a reason. It's the right time. I was like, it's time. I'm not gonna say time for her to leave Sam because she's pregnant. By girl, I hope it works out. I hope Sam grows up and be responsible. I hope Egypt grow up and not take his shit. I hope for a lot of things. Okay, now over in New York. JoJo wife Tanice. I like Tanice. Tanice is more interesting than Angela and Vanessa. So if we have to have a Simmons on here, it can be JoJo wife who is Tanice Simmons. Okay, so they're in New York and they're on the phone or whatever because they're getting things together for their son, little JoJo, his first birthday party. Okay, now she brings up her father, who they call a book. Okay, the book of block. I don't know, something to be. Maybe it's Buck. I don't remember. Anyway, her daddy. her daddy. And she said he's a big deal in the industry, whatever. He's worked with all kind of people or whatever, but he's like a behind the scenes person who people know. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That may be how, JoJo met her. If her father is also in the industry, whatever, she would have been too. So to me, that kind of can show that she also grew up hip hop. Anyway, but she brings up how their son turning 1 year old, her father has not come to meet the son. I was like, the daddy, the grandfather, has not came and met the grandbaby. Well, that's weird. That's so that has pissed Tanice off. Okay, now I'm not that is difficult. Okay, so JoJo brings up like for him, like I don't like to get into, what I'm saying, what's going on because I don't know what's going on with her and her daddy. What I do know for a fact is I don't like the fact that I see my wife hurt because the father out here being a ghost. Okay, so we do see a quick scene of her talking to her mama at the baby birthday party for a second or whatever, and they're like she don't think daddy gonna show up because again the daddy has not met the son, who's one. So she like I don't think he gonna come or whatever. It's gonna be weird or whatever. Blah 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 blah, and she brings up how her daddy said to somebody that you know little JoJo isn't even really his grandson. I said, how is your daughter's son not your grandson? I was confused. So the day of the baby party, JoJo there, Tanice there, Tanice mama there, JoJo mama there. We never really see Rev Run around here, which I think is crazy. Somebody go check on Rev Run and Justine. Where's Rev Run and Justine? I have to Google them. Anyway, but again, it's a family affair. It's a family affair. Little party for the baby turning 1 or whatever. And then she's shocked because her daddy shows up. So Tanice's father shows up and she was like, oh, ain't this for shit. Now, when he show up, the daughter, the little girl, who's, their daughter, runs, granddaddy, runs up because she brings up how, he acknowledges my daughter. Oh my, he even when he called, she said he'll call me and be talking to me. And he will only ask like how's my grandchild doing. He only asked about the little girl. He never really. Tanice said he does not, talk about or mention the little boy. So again, that's something that she gets aggravated with. Now, I don't understand why a father whose daughter has 2 children would actively ignore the youngest. That's so weird to me. I'm like, what's wrong with him? Okay, that's not normal. So he get there, meet the grandson for the first time. Then he don't want to put the little boy down. Okay, and Tanice is like, we should talk because you here meeting my son for the first time, and she's weird about because she said like we don't talk like you don't acknowledge. It's weird, and so she's asking him, hey, can we talk or whatever? He tell her, I don't want to talk today. Okay, we can talk another day or whatever. I just want to be here to enjoy my grandson's birthday. I was like, but Negro, if you've never met the little boy, or if what she's saying is true, you don't even acknowledge him, don't you think you should have a conversation with your daughter? Okay, and she's trying to get her mama or Dojo mama to like get the baby from the daddy so they can go talk. And he's like, well, nah, I ain't talking. No, no, no. He's like walking away, trying to ignore the daughter. I'm like, oh, he full of shit. Okay, so they kind of walk outside and they kind of force him to talk to Tanice. I think Jojo mama kind of had the grandson or whatever, but even in them trying to force Tanice to the daddy to talk to his daughter, he's still being an ass like I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I told y'all I don't want no Simmons shit. I'm like, what? What? I don't like her daddy. Don't. And if you do not want to talk to your daughter, then nigga leave. Because it seemed like he know it's some kind of issue that he just does not want to address. You can't come to my child's birthday party and then assume we not gonna address the elephant in the room of you not ever meeting him until today he's one. You not just even acknowledging him until now, whatever. And plus, she was told that he said that little JoJo is not his grandchild. Okay, and ain't my grandson or whatever. So that's the real reason she's pissed because someone told her he said that, and I can't remember who said it or not. Okay, so he kind of walks away or whatever. So he then walked away, but she follows him outside. Okay, and he then tell her, "Well, your husband Jojo was being disrespectful because I walked in. How dare he not come in and speak to me?" Now Jojo already said to us because he know how Tanice feel. He trying to stay out of it. He don't want to address shit or whatever because he ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it be. I also feel like if you and my wife beefing, I don't have shit to say to you. I'm wondering why you here. And to not cause some scene, nigga, you on that side, I'm on this side. I don't have to come and acknowledge you when you walk into my son's party. You could have walked over and said hi to me. But y'all know older folks like, okay, no, if an older folk walk in, the younger crowd is supposed to come say, hey, no. Mm-mm. Not when you knowingly are beefing with my wife. Okay, fuck you. I'm playing. Okay, and again, you can't make it seem like Jodo didn't stiff you. He just did not come over and talk to you. The same way you don't want to talk to your daughter, but you want to fuss to her about what had you upset at the party. Okay, and as your husband, he should respect me as your father. I said I feel like Tanice and him don't have a good relationship, so JoJo just kind of don't deal with the daddy. And I can see why. Okay. And he's like, well, you know it's an issue. Me and you are not on the same page right now. So it's not cut and dry as in him coming over to talk to you when you know it's some bullshit between us. Okay. And I should not have to hunt you down to have a conversation. The daddy didn't say, you don't have to. He gets up and then walks away again. I said, oh, okay. So he's telling her your problem is you don't really know me. You don't really know me. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me. That's the problem. Okay. If I didn't want to be here, I didn't have to come here. I could have went on. So I could have caught a flight. I was like, nigga, what? Well, leave. And the whole time, Tanisha's trying to talk to him, but he's been an asshole. And I'm like, see, this is the issue I feel like as adult children that we have with our parents who in some way have been not nice, in some way has not been respectful, in some way has not had to try to have this, you know, working parent-child relationship. And then once we are adults, they feel like because they are our birth parents or whatever, that they have earned this amount of just complete and utter respect. It's like, no, respect goes both ways. And if we have issues that you don't want to discuss, that don't mean I'm gonna kiss your ass because you're my parent. I will respect you. I won't cuss you out. But if I'm trying to talk to you and you don't want to do that, my husband don't have to come over here and respect you when you're not respecting me. Okay? Anyway, Tanice then say, because he was like at his car. Okay. She then say, did you say that, little Joey wasn't your grandson? And the way he scoffed let me know he did say that. That's what I mean. You see, you don't know me. You don't know if I was joking, if I was serious. I'm like, sir, the fact that you said to anyone that your daughter's son, the one she pushed out of her vagina, is not your grandson, fuck you. I would be pissed too because you said to someone else, my child was not your grandchild. You have not came to see him for the whole year he's been born. And every time you talk to me on the phone or whatever, you really only ask me about my daughter and acknowledge her. Okay. So for that reason, sir, you. Okay. I felt every bit of her aggravation of her trying to just talk to him, and he would just been an asshole. and he ended up leaving because he's a rude ass father. Okay. We then see, who was it? It was Eric, Sam, and Lil Casey. Okay, Casey from Jodeci, that's his son. He looked just like his damn father from the side. Okay, a young, non-drunk Casey. Anyway, Eric Lil Casey, his name was something different. I call him Lil Casey because I don't like him because last season he did too much too fast, and so I don't like him from last season. He has to redeem himself to me this season. Anyway, they're meeting up because Sam wants to, I guess, apparently open up a dispensary. I'm like, Sam, you don't know what you want to do. Sam, to me, don't have no real plan. He just wants to do what he see other folk do, which could maybe make him some money or maybe not. So he tells them, hey, guess what? You just pregnant. And Eric said, oh, congrats. But what about that court situation? Sam says, I got hit with 4 felony charges for assault with a deadly weapon. I had a court date in August, but that got pushed back, and I just kind of want to get over with or whatever. I'm just waiting to see what happened. Eric's like, bruh, okay. Expecting a kid is tough, especially when you're also facing some possible jail time. Like, what you gonna do? Sam said, you know what? I've mellowed out. I've calmed down. I've evolved. I have evolved into a better person. I am no longer the wildcat that was out here attacking people in fights. I'm no longer the one who was inciting violence my first couple of years and making sure I created havoc all around. I am evolved now. I don't do that anymore. I was like, I don't believe you. Okay. He may be changed, but a part of me feel like Sam won't really be evolved for like 5 to 7 more years. I don't mean that as in he has to go to prison for that. I just mean like he still looks confused. He still looks like he has no idea what he wants. He looks sad. I hope he might need confidence. Somebody go get Sam a hug. 'Cause I don't want the young man to do nothing to himself or anyone else around. Somebody go find Sam and give Sam a hug. Because he looks so sad. But anyway, he said, I also have to go meet up with Treach because he wants to talk to me now. And, that's my father in law. And he will be until I get divorced. And I never plan to get divorced. So he's going to always be my father in law. So, yeah, okay. But the fact that, I don't know the point of the scene because they didn't even buy no weed. So they was out of the dispensary. I'm like, y'all didn't even buy no weed. Y'all did not even discuss this girl need that be. And then he meets up with Treach. Okay, now this is why I also like Treach and Pepa has failed Egypt because Sam was a train wreck that all of America who watched the show saw coming. We was like, man, they gonna get married. He gonna knock her up, and she gonna be stuck. And my thing is, Sam has not progressed to show himself to be a responsible man who was worthy of marrying and knocking up their daughter. And in my opinion, I feel like neither Pepa nor Treach did anything to stop Egypt from basically marrying a bum. And I feel like you are on this show. Your mother-in-law and father-in-law are literally legends in hip-hop. You haven't done anything different in all these seasons since y'all have been on the show. You have not, like, there's nothing. And I'm not saying he may not get a sponsorship deal from deodorant. I don't know. He may get a sponsorship deal from, I don't know, socks. I don't know. What I'm saying is there's nothing that we know for a fact that Sam has done since the show started to help him be better. Hell, Eric, Lil Eazy-E, started a whole cannabis business. He's a rich now. I'm saying each person should have took this chance from being on the show and elevate. And he hasn't, and neither has Egypt. They have just kind of rested on, Egypt being the daughter of Treach and Pepa, and he the man who fucking her. That's it. So to me, Treach and Peppa failed their daughter by not making sure the man they have welcomed with open arms will be able to take care of her. Okay. And Treach says, so first of all, with Egypt being pregnant right now, whatever, I need to know how are you going to take care of, this baby. Okay. I said, Treach, why didn't you ask him that before he married your daughter? Like, what person don't? I mean, and I'm not saying Treach has the power to prevent it, but certain conversations about, hey, what is your intent with my daughter? I get it. You intend to love her. Cool. But how are you going to take care of my daughter? If me and her mama die today and we don't leave her no money, what would you do? Okay, can you take care of my daughter without me and my ex-wife? And I think Sam could not. Okay, he tells Sam how a baby being on the way. I now have different concerns. Again, Trench, your concern should have always been. I feel like as parents, you should not only want to see how someone will support your child if they get pregnant. Excuse me. I feel like I would have wondered how will you support my child, period. Even if y'all never have babies, how can you support and pay for and have a roof over my child's head? How? It should not be, based on my daughter's money. Okay. Now he also said, I try my best, the best I can to stay out of your relationship. Because again, my daughter always say she's happy, she's safe. You got 2 kids already, one on the way. Okay. I know at one point you had that you and Egypt had to go back and stay with Peppa a lot, okay? And I don't think that's gonna be an option coming up with you, your 2 kids, and this third baby on the way. And for me, okay, in my house, the kids can come, Egypt can come, but you cannot stay at my house. If push comes to shove or whatever, you have to figure shit out. You can't come stay with us because I cannot have a grown man in my house with me and my wife. I said, Trent, I agree. But again, in my eyes, I feel like um, Sam has always been a grown adult with kids living in Peppa's house, fucking Egypt. He didn't, his kids are, oh, you know what I'm saying? He had kids when he met her, had old back child support. Y'all have been supporting him as a lackluster, bummy type dude with Edith the whole time. When one season when Tyran said my mama got that man a car for him to deliver food or whatever, he still didn't do it. So Peppa and you, for some way too, have been actively supporting Sam as a deadbeat bum. So you now asking him, once your daughter's pregnant for the second time by him, what he planned to do to support her. Too little, too late. Before I would have gave my blessing for them to be married, I would have asked, what is your financial plan? Like, what is your job? What do you do? How do you make money? Do you live with my ex-wife and eat your mama? What you gonna do? Okay. Anyway, um, Sam is a bum to me. And I mean that in no disrespectful way. I don't, okay? He said, like, Sam, I know you said I know you. I was young and dumb too. Okay. I tried to do things myself too. I remember doing, I know I've done it. I've lived the life you live, okay? And you trying to do things yourself, okay? You ran up on them cops yourself, got into that whole mess or whatever that could have got my child hurt. Okay, Egypt around here, she don't need help. She's newly married, she's newly pregnant or whatever, and she gonna need help from somebody beside you. And what I knew he meant from that was, because he said, you don't know everything. She need to talk to somebody her age, who or her age range, who has been through what she's going through, newly married, about to have a baby, whatever, and it can't be a mama. Okay. She needs someone to connect to who she may listen to, okay? And he said, well, who do you think? Who should she talk to? I was like, He said probably TT. TT young, TT had got married. She had a baby, okay? And at the end of the day, you don't have all the answers. And Sam just sat there because he know Treach right. He know. Treach also, in my opinion, was trying to make it seem like, had you not been who you were, causing tension between TT and Egypt, she would have had Egypt in her life. I'm sorry, she would have had TT in her life, and she could have been bouncing stuff off of TT, but y'all beefed out. And when he like, you don't have to like everybody in the family. They leave the past in the past. Because Egypt around here, Egypt is your ride or die to a fault. Because Egypt will ride off a cliff with you. When Treach said that, I was like, nigga, I wish, girl, and that to me means Treach no, can't nobody tell Egypt shit. She gonna stick beside Sam until she don't want to. As bad as things may get, until she's tired of him, she ain't going nowhere. So if she has to ride off a cliff, that's what's gonna happen. But my question is, Sam, how would you take care of my child plus 3 kids? Sam said, well, I'm not only focused on music no more. I know I love it. Trent said, honey, Sam, not honey, he said, Sam, dreams don't pay bills, okay? Um, Sam, like, I have a fight coming up. And he said, okay, is you getting paid? Like, no, I'm not getting paid. I was like, nigga, not him asking how are you going to support his daughter. You bring up a free fight. And Treach said, like, I get it. I've been there. You have to sometimes work for free to build up what you know what's going on, whatever. But you, because I've been through it. I've been in it. I've been through it. Okay. He said, look, and saying we'll help you from time to time. You will get help. Everybody in life need help. We'll help you from time to time. But no one will help a grown man with a wife and 3 kids. Jail shit on their record or whatever. Because you don't have no kind of plan for shit. Meaning, we can't keep helping you when you're not working towards nothing. You're just accepting our help and not doing shit. You're living freely off of us. Okay, you're smart. You should have things set up and not waiting on one thing to pop off and not making any of the moves. I was like, come on now, back up, hustle. That's how it go. Okay, the baby gonna be born. You know how long you have until that, right? He like, yeah. He like, all right. So your plan should be in place before the baby get here. All right, one. And Treach got up and walked out. I was like, bye, Treach. It was a conversation that Treach should have been had a long time ago. Treach always just accepted whatever was going on with Egypt and Sam. And I was like, sir, you and Pepa failed that lady because I would have been told Sam 3 years ago, nigga, what's your plan? What you gonna do? And Sam said, they're gonna see, the plan, and they're gonna all see what I got going on and what I'm gonna do. I'm like, if you say so. I don't believe it. Anyway, y'all, that was the whole episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. Okay, again, if y'all want me to do these live, because again, growing up hip hop seems like it's gonna be good this season. Okay, so I'm gonna probably do premieres unless y'all ask me for a live. Anyway, y'all, please be safe. Okay, I love you all. I will be live tonight. No, I'll be live today. Later on today. I don't know what time yet. For my Love and Marriage Huntsville, probably around 3 or 4 p.m. So come on back around here to see the Love and Marriage Huntsville Reunion Part 2 review live. Now, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, to like the video, to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. And other than that, y'all, I gotta go. I love you all. Bye.